freaking night of my life. And wherever it takes me, I'm down for the ride. Baby, don't you know I'm good? Yeah, I'm feeling alright. 'Cause I'm good, yeah, I'm feeling alright. Baby, I'ma have the best freaking night of my life. And wherever it takes me, I'm down for the ride. Baby, don't you know I'm good? Yeah, I'm feeling alright.
Down everywhere, everywhere, everywhere. I don't play baseball, but I've hit a home run everywhere, everywhere. I've been to countries and cities I can't pronounce, and the places on the globe I ain't know existed. In Romania, she pulled me to the side and told me, Pit, you can have me and my sister. In Lebanon, yeah, the women are bomb. And in Greece, you guessed it, the women ain't sweet. Been all around the world, but I ain't gon' lie, there's nothing like Miami's heat. You got it down like New York City. I never sleep, wild like Los Angeles. They looking for visas, I ain't talking credit cards if you know what I mean. Here in Cuba, la cosa está dura, but the women get down if you know what I mean. In Colombia, the women got everything done, but they're some of the most beautiful women I've ever seen. In Brazil, they freaky with big old booties and they thongs, blue, yellow and green. In LA, tengo la mexicana. In New York, tengo la boricua. Besito para todas las mujeres en Venezuela. Y en Miami, tengo cualquiera.
So we
So before the season, we were feeling really confident. We had a lot of seniors that we've all played together for a long time, and we felt like this was going to be our year. We had a really good off season. We all connected through all levels, senior through freshman. We just thought that this was going to be our year.
Our first game of the year was Garfield, and it being the first game, you don't really know how good the team is going to be, and it especially being Garfield, we really didn't know. But we knew we were in for a fight, and we were ready to go.
That's the motto. Throw back with no chaser, with no trouble. Popping that moe, baby, let's make some bubbles. Puffing on that gelato, wanna be seeing double. Gotta do what you gotta.
Being that it was the first game of the season, everyone kind of has a lot of nerves, and we had a lot of new guys playing in a lot of new positions. And we had a tough opponent on the defensive line. He was like our key to the game. If we could stop him, we knew we would have the game in the bag. And on the first play, we had a great play. Andrew Knight had a really long run on his first ever varsity play. And it kind of just set the tone for not only the game, but we knew we could have something here for the whole season.
Tell me that I just that's the motto. Drop a few bills and pop a few champagne bottles. Throwing that money like you just won the lotto. We've been up all damn summer, making that.
Against Garfield, we got out to a really slow start. Only had an 8-0 lead at halftime. The coaches really got into it at halftime. We left a lot on the table in that first half. Coach Tang had a great speech at halftime. Coach Laugett as well, and Coach Kurz. That really got us going for the second half. And in the second half, we just came out and dominated. We were able to take the starters out on defense with a few minutes to go in the fourth quarter with a 28-point lead. And it really got us energized for the rest of the season.
Drop a few bills and pop a few champagne bottles. Throwing that money like you just won the lotto. We've been up all damn summer, baking that bread and butter. Tell me, did I just stutter? That's the motto. Drop a few bills and pop a few champagne bottles. Throwing that money like you just won the lotto. We've been up all damn summer, baking that bread and butter. Tell me, did I just stutter? It's the motto. The motto.
Beckton week.
So our second game of the year was against Beckton. Beckton's a team we never really played growing up or any time of our high school career. We scrimmaged them freshman year, but that was the only time we ever competed against them. So we never really knew what to expect coming into the game. Coach Crash had mentioned all week in practice that they had 2 quarterbacks, so we didn't even know who to expect as their starting quarterback coming into the game. So we had a lot to prepare for that week.
Work it, make it, do it, makes us harder, better, faster, stronger. More than power, never.
So we started the game off very well. We were up 13-0 in the first quarter, but after some key injuries to Kazanjian and Hayden Uzon, we started to fall apart and had to hang on for our lives.
Despite all the injuries on defense, we were still able to keep a shutout, and I give a huge thanks to our coaching staff, especially Coach Crash and Coach McCourt. As we had so many injuries, we had guys playing all positions. We even had John playing linebacker at one point. So our whole team came together really, and everyone stepped up and was able to keep a nice clean shutout on defense.
Manchester week.
Leading up to the Manchester game, we actually changed our practice schedule around a little bit just due to how many kids we had injured. So we made practices a little shorter, which was actually really nice. Got home a little earlier if you wanted to watch a little more film. But with Manchester, we had a lot of different guys starting, a lot of different guys contributing. We had Nick Atmey, a sophomore, score his first ever varsity touchdown. And another sophomore making his first start on defense was Mike Flacaveno. He had a lot of big tackles. And then Pete Lageman on both the offensive and defensive line made a really big impact in that game.
Sexy on the block. I just wanna rap. I just wanna. 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 Yeah, yeah. Shorty got that.
big contribution that we had was sophomore Peter Lagerman. He had played on the offensive line all year, but because Aiden Burkhart was out this game, Peter had to step up and he had a huge impact. He had a lot of sacks. He had one that caused a bad pass that Jack Hatters was able to intercept. Jack had another big game for us. He was a really big contributor that we needed to step up. And both of them, this was kind of their coming out game for this season.
Lodi week.
So our fourth game of the year.
Wait. Sorry.
Being senior day was. Oh wait, I don't want to say it.
Great.
And it being senior day was. I want to. Wait.
You got it?
No, I don't have it. So our fourth game of the year was Lodi, and it was definitely our biggest game up to this point, and it was also senior day, so we were really ready for this game and really fired up.
How hard was that?
10, 9, 8. Fellas, why would I be counting down for that? When do I count down? Kicker. We're kicking it. We are kicking it. Do you have your block? Why? Defensive Indy, let's go.
Get pulled over in they new V, the good life. Let's go on a living spree. They say the best things in life are free. The good life. It feel like Atlanta, it feel like LA, it feel like Miami, it feel like NY. Summertime shy. Now throw your hands up in the sky. So I roll through good. Y'all pop the trunk, I pop the hood. Ferrari. And she got the goods, and she got that. I got to look sorry. Yo, it's got to be, cause I'm seasoned. Haters give me them salty looks. Lowry's 50 told me, don't hear, switch the style of my.
Hey, you're a wrestler, you should know how to practice.
Like, I go for mine, I got to shine. Now throw your hands up in the sky. I go for mine, I got to shine. Now throw your hands up in the sky. I'ma get on the TV, mama. I'ma welcome to the good life. We'll be like the girls who ain't on TV, cause they got more than the models. The good life, so keep it coming with the bottles. So she feel booze like she bombed at Apollo. The good life, it feel like Houston, it feel like Philly, it feel like DC, it feel like VA, or the Bay, or yay. Hey, this is the good life. Homie, tell me what's good. Why I only got a problem when you in the hood? Welcome to the good life. Like I'm doing the hood. The only thing I wish it. Welcome to the good life. He probably think he could, but I don't think he should. Welcome to the good life. 50 told me, go ahead, switch the style up, and if they hate, then let them hate and watch the money pile up.
Lodi was one of my favorite games all year because our offense was really clicking this game. It's probably the best offensive game we had the whole year. Our line did a great job blocking, giving Andrew a lot of time to throw, and our receivers had really good games. Tony had 2 touchdowns, but this game also showed how I'm allergic to the end zone. But overall, a really good game, both on offense and defense.
Yeah, I got to shine. Now throw your hands up in the sky. I go for mine. I got to shine. Now throw your hands up in the sky. I'ma get on the TV, mama. I'ma hey, Came on a plane while getting some. She said I never seen snakes on a plane. Whether you broke or rich, you gotta get this. Having money's not everything, that having it is. I was splurging on trips, but when I get my card back activated, I'm back to Vegas. Cause I always had a passion for flashing. Before I had it, I closed my eyes and imagined the good life.
Better than the life I lived when I thought that I was gonna go crazy. And now my grandmama ain't the only girl calling me baby. If you feeling me now, then put your hands up in the sky and let me hear you say, hey, hey, I'm good.
Left effort week.
What you want, what you want, what you gonna do when Chevy John Brown come for you? Tell me what you wanna do, what you gonna do? Yeah, bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? When you were 8 and you had bad traits, you go to school and learn the golden rule. So why are you acting like a bloody fool? If you get hot, then you must get cool. Bad boys, what you gonna do? Or what you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, what you gonna do? Or what you gonna do when they come for you? You chuck it on that one, you chuck it on this one, you chuck it on your mother and you chuck it on your father, you chuck it on your brother and you chuck it on your sister, you chuck it on that one and you chuck it on me. Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do?
Tonight is the
Heights Week.
Going into Heights, we knew that this was our biggest game of the year. We'd just come off a huge loss to Rutherford. And Heights is a team that has a lot of talent. They had one of the leading rushers in the state. And we were pretty confident about our defense, but then after letting up 49 to Rutherford, this was a game that we needed to win. We knew that we had to shut that running back down. And it was also big for the coaches. A lot of the coaches have history in Heights. And we just knew that it was really important for everyone that we win this game.
Hard flick for the boys.
So, what are you guys talking about?
What are you even talking about, man? You too?
If we play at our best, we will beat every team in this league playing at their best. So who's it on? Whose shoulders does it fall on? Ours. We affect how this thing turns out, don't we? And it starts with training camp. We got to have a great training camp, man. Last year, hey, we were under the radar. That's a good place to be. That. The best place to be is when expectations are high. Get used to it. It's always going to be that way. And now let's go out and prove everybody right. We know we're better than you. We don't give a if you know it or not. We don't give a if you give us your best game. We're gonna give you our best game, and we're gonna beat the out of you. How's that? Let's go get it.
Till I collapse, I'm spilling these raps. Long as you feel them to the day that I drop, you'll never say that I'm not killing them. Cause when I am not, then I'ma stop pinning them. And I am not hip-hop, and I'm just not Eminem. Subliminal thoughts when I'ma stop sending them. Women are caught in webs, spin them in hawk venom. Adrenaline shots, the penicillin could not get the illin to stop. Amoxicillin's just not real enough. The criminal cop killing hip-hop, filling a minimal swap to cop. Millions of pop listeners, you're coming with me, feel it or not. You're gonna fear it like I showed you. The spirit of God lives in us. You hear it a lot, lyrics the shock. Is it a miracle or am I just product of pop? Listen up, the sizzle, my whistle, this is the plot. Listen up, you pistols forgot, Slizzle does not give up.
Till the roof comes off, till the lights go out, till my leg give out, can't shut my mouth, till the smoke clears out, and my high, I'ma rip this till my bone holla, till the roof comes off, till the lights go out, till my leg give out, can't shut my mouth, till the smoke clears out, and my high, I'ma rip this till my bone holla.
Music is like magic. There's a certain feeling you get when you reel and you spit, and people are feeling it. This is your moment, and every single minute you spend trying to hold on to it, cause you may never get it again. So while you're in it, try to get as much as you can. And when your run is over, just admit when it's in its end. Cause I'm at the end of my wits with half the that gets in. I got a list, here's the order of my list that it's in. It goes Reggie, Jay-Z, Tupac, and Biggie, Andre from Outkast, Jada, Corrupt, Nas, and Thimmy. But in this industry, I'm the cause of a lot of envy. So when I'm not put on this list, this does not offend me. That's why you see me walk around like nothing's bothering me. Even though half you people got a problem with me. You hate it, but you know respect you got to give me. The presence wet dream like Bob and your Whitney. Nate hit me.
Till the roof comes off, till the lights go out, till my leg give out, can't shut my mouth, till the smoke clears out, and my high, I'ma rip this till my bone holla, till the roof comes off, till the lights go out, till my leg give out, can't shut my mouth, till the smoke clears out, and my high, I'ma rip this till my bone holla.
Soon as a verse starts, I eat it at MC's heart. What is he thinking? I'm not to go against me smart, and it's absurd how people hang on every word. I'll probably never get the props I feel I ever deserve, but I'll never be served. My spot is forever reserved. If I ever leave Earth, that would be the death of me first. Cause in my heart of hearts, I know nothing could ever be worse. That's why I'm clever when I put together every verse. My thoughts are sporadic. I act like I'm an addict. I rap like I'm addicted to smack like I'm Kim Mathers. But I don't wanna go forth and back in constant battles. The fact is I would rather sit back and bomb some rappers. So this is like a full-blown attack.
We asked for guys to step up. Each and every one of you stepped up. We challenged you. You came through for us like always. Extra on 3, baby. Hold on a second. I love you on 3. 1, 2, 3.
I'ma rip this till my bone holla, till the roof comes on, till the lights go out, till my leg give out, can't shut my mouth, till the smoke clears out, and my high, I'ma rip this my bone.
So, Heights was a game that really meant a lot to me. I know a lot of people from Heights, know a lot of people from here, obviously, and getting hurt in that game, I got hurt in the third quarter. We couldn't really move the ball on offense much. I had a big run and fumbled when I got hurt, so I was obviously down on myself, obviously because of the injury, and I got hurt. So I asked all the seniors, I asked Luke, Jay, Sean, all the other captains to really step up and make sure that we won this game because I knew it was a game we could win. And Sean had a big catch in the fourth quarter that was really the turning point in the game. And then 2 plays later, Tony scored to tie the game, and Tony had another big catch in overtime that set up Andrew's touchdown that ended up being the game winner. And then obviously John had the biggest play of the game on 4th down in overtime, sacking their quarterback, winning us the game.
North Arlington Week.
After coming off the big Hattiesburg Heights overtime win, it was homecoming against North Arlington, and we were up for another big task against the quarterback named Devin Rivas. He was a mobile quarterback, could throw, could do everything, and our defense was up for it.
I don't know what to say. Oh, not another word, just la 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 la. It goes around the world, just la 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 la. It's all around the world, just la 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 la. It goes around the world, just la 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. It's all around the world, just la 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 la. It's all around the world, just la 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 la. It goes around the world, just la 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 la. It's all around the world, just la 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 la. It goes around the world, just la 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 la. It's all around the world, just la 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. It's all around the world, just la 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 la.
You're gonna see on film we could have played a lot better. We left a lot on the table there. We got to get better if we expect to do anything moving forward. All right? But you got to enjoy every win. I'm old enough and I've been doing this long enough to make sure that we enjoy every win. So can we do the extra thing right? Okay, so enjoy it a little bit, clean up, and then go enjoy yourself. You worked hard. You guys deserve this. Here we go. I love you guys. Here we go. Action! 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 Action!
You said 3.
1, 2, 3!
Park Ridge, Eek.
Park Ridge was our last regular season game this year, and this was the biggest game of the year. If we lost, it meant that we were going to have to be on the road for the first round of playoffs, and usually that doesn't come with good results. But if we won, we had a really good chance of being home and playing a team that we had a better chance to win against. So everyone, we were trying not to think about it before the game, but it was extra motivation that, this team was a really good team, and if we wanted to be really good and win our first playoff game since 2015, we'd have a lot better chance if we were able to show up against Park Ridge and play a good game.
Turn up the radio, blast your stereo.
Wanna hate on us, you need to ease on up. I know why the
So, our defense really just played an extremely good game against Park Ridge with 3 interceptions. Jack Hattersley, Nick Atman, and Aiden Burkhart with 3 big interceptions. Aiden just played extremely well on both sides of the ball, running hard, making some big plays on screen passes, and then obviously the big interception. Luke Famularo also had a huge catch down the sideline, probably caught a concussion on the play too. And then Mike Flack with a big catch over the middle, and then the game-tying touchdown as well. And then obviously the biggest play of the game with the game-winning field goal as time expired.
Guys, there's nothing to be said. Let's just go!
Ridgefield Park Week.
Biggest game all year, first round of playoffs. We hadn't won a playoff game in 7 years. We also haven't had a home playoff game in 7 years too. This is a huge one for the seniors as we did not want it to be our last game ever. So this week we took a lot of time in practice to perfect everything, and we watched a lot of film to make sure we wouldn't lose. This is a Super Football Conference team, and they're seen as some great conference, and they didn't think the NJIC could compete with them. They had a great quarterback and a great offense in general, and they're a really good team, so we knew we had to give it our all.
Do it for yourself. You want to do it for yourself? Do it for them. You want to do it for them? Do it for the guys around you. You want to do it for them? Do it for the town. Do it for a region. Do it for the Hickman Jersey. Fuck you, we got embarrassed in the playoffs. Embarrass them. Let's go. Let's go. Nothing left to do but win the game. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, roll.
On a mission and get high up, I know that I'ma die. Reaching for a lot that I don't really need at all. Never listen to replies, learn the lesson from the wise. You should never take advice from somebody that ain't tried. They said I wouldn't make it out alive. They told me I would never see the rise. That's why I gotta get them every time. Gotta watch them bleed too. Don't ever say it's over if I'm breathing. Raise it to the moonlight and I'm speeding. I'm headed to the stars, ready to go far and start walking. Don't ever say it's over if I'm breathing. Raise it to the moonlight and I'm speeding. I'm headed to the stars, ready to go far and start walking. Been there since I came out my mama. Thinking God that he never would. Proven wrong every time till it's normal. Why worship legends when you know that you can join?
So we were up 13-0 late in the second quarter and had the ball with not that much time remaining. And we had this play called Boo Boo Bison, and we had run it back all the way back when we played 8th grade, and we had put it in this past week, and we're really excited, really want to use it. So we did it. It didn't go as well. It didn't go to plan, but Tony Atme made an awesome play and threw it to Andrew Knight down the field. But apparently it got called back. Apparently Jay Walsh was downfield, but when we looked back at the film, we saw it wasn't.
They
Seeing the end of the Ridgefield Park game was a lot closer than we all would have liked it to be. We kind of dominated the entire game, but let them hang around in the end of the third, start of the fourth quarter. They ended up scoring to make it a 6-point game, and then got the ball back since we, couldn't figure out how to take a knee. They got the ball back, so they had a Hail Mary opportunity for the last play of the game, and all I remember is the ball hitting my chest. And I ended up on my back without the ball, and I kind of just rolled over and saw the ball on the ground and just saw everybody throw their arms up in the air, and it was the best feeling I had all year.
Newton Week.
As we go on, we remember all the times we spent together. As our lives change from whatever, we will still be friends forever. First off to the girl in my math class, I'm rich and you broke. I had the last laugh. Into the dumb in my science lab. Had it feel when we fought and you caught a jab. Prom, the teacher that was always talking on the intercom. And the student that we thought was always gonna bring in a. And all of the girls, wow, them was too foul. They all on my now. As we go on, we remember all the times we spent together. As our lives change from whatever, we will still be friends forever. Information leaker had a crush on one of my teachers. Used to fantasize with her behind the bleachers. And to all the people who ain't like me, I ain't like me either. Half my class was having kids, guess we had that jungle fever.